With us a celebrated author, Mr. Tripathi, who has successfully managed to make Indian mythology popular with today's young audiences. Mumbai-born Amish Tripathi, armed with an MBA from IIM Calcutta and 14 years of experience in the financial service industry, calls himself a boring banker turned happy writer. His debut, Immortals of Meluha, followed by the sequel, The Secret of the Nagas, the first two in a Shiva trilogy, were a record-breaking success and have found him a whopping number of fan following. The trilogy is a fantasy set in time 4,000 years ago, where it reimagines Shiva's life and times and adventures much before he came to be looked upon as a god. Shobha, a Hong Kong-based author, has worked earlier as a freelance journalist and a copywriter, as well as an English teacher. She has lived in Bangalore, Singapore, Mumbai, Antwerp, Minnesota, lots of places. She moved to Hong Kong after graduating with a business degree, where she is currently based. Her books have also found international translation. Jaico Publishing House, one of India's premier book publishing companies, has published an incredible array of titles and authors over the past 6 decades. Jaico is present in as many as 10 cities across India and has published over 2,000 titles in a wide range of segments. With the publication of The Silent Monument, Jaico continues its tradition of publishing young and fresh authors. May I request Mr. R.H. Sharma, Chief Editor of Jaico Publishing House, to tell us a little bit about The Silent Monument?
Good evening, everybody. Warm welcome to you once again. Jaico's entry or a renewed foray into fiction is, with this new book, we bring a fresh voice in thriller writing. Shobha Nilani, her book, The Silent Monument. Shobha's book is one of those page-turner and unputdownable thriller revolving around a woman protagonist. Takes the reader right into the heart of the drama. Shobha's homebrewed conspiracy with the backdrop of the Taj Mahal is very interesting. The book kickstarts with the prologue itself. And when you read the prologue, the detail is so graphically and so vivid that you feel as though you're there, a silent spectator, a mute witness, wanting to change a situation, but you can't. What happens is the plot thickens as the chapter moves on, and the writer goes on with each chapter, and he travels into various cities trying to unravel the mystery. Full of suspense and thrills. Though the setting is in modern times, yet it takes you back into a period. The story takes you through the mafia dons, a clandestine political organization, fanatics, archaeologists, the police, and the great chases that take place across. These are the star cast of this action-packed thriller. It is so racy and so unique that when you finish the book, you actually wonder, can such a thing would have happened? It may have happened. But that is the suspense of the story, and that's where you, the reader, should tell us what you think of the book. I would not take much of the time, but I would like to hand over the stage to the master story herself, Shobha, and the celebrated author, Mr. Amish Tripathi, who needs no further introduction at this stage, and they will talk about the book, The Silent Monument. Thank you.
Shobha and Amish, before talking about the book, can we have you unveil the book, please? on, guys, let's hear it a little for them. She's a debutant author. She needs this. Come on. Shobha, we would love to know what went behind this labor of love. Why did you choose suspense as your genre? Please tell us a little about it.
It's very interesting that you asked this question because I was just speaking to a lady earlier and I said I find it very difficult to write romance. And it's amazing how some people can do it. But for me, because I've always enjoyed conspiracy theories and mysteries, and it just inspired me that I must write this book based in India. And since I'm fascinated with Indian monuments, and I feel there's so much rich history of India symbolic in all these monuments, I just couldn't resist. I said I must use the Taj Mahal as my background. And as far as conspiracy theories go, then I had to hide a fictitious ancient relic in one of the hidden chambers. And from there on, it just flowed.
Amish, tell us your first impressions on the book. What went through your head when you saw this book?
I didn't think I'd be answering questions. I thought I was supposed to question her.
I think we can continue with that, please.
Okay, but I love the book. I started reading it this morning, actually. And I was done with it by 4:30 in the afternoon. And it's not a short book, it's 300 pages. But I think the story flows very quickly. It grabs you from the word go, from the first page. Sorry about this. Sorry. It grabs you from the word go. And the point is there's a message through the book as well. And that is one of the things which I asked her actually when I came in, because it's difficult to balance a good fast-paced story which a reader can actually finish within a day, and with messages as well, because if you swing too much on the message side, it becomes a boring gyan session.
It does.
If you swing too much on the storytelling side, well, then you lose the message and you lose the soul of the book. So
True.
how difficult, sorry, can I ask her a question?
Please go ahead.
So how difficult was it for you to maintain that balance?
It was challenging, definitely. But when we think about India, we would say that everything's interwoven, whether it's cultural, political, religious. Everything is so interwoven into the fabric of India that I had to incorporate so many different elements. And it just became more and more additions to the storyline, because there was just so many aspects of India I just had to incorporate into it. So I guess that's how it just built up and became what it is now.